measures and reforms have been taken and has helped the country as the George Weah's administration stands ready to undertake bigger programs. Minister Toye made a statement at the launch of the government's Comptroller and Accounting Department, which is geared towards enhancing an effective public financial management program in the government. The Independent National Commission on Human Rights has underscored the need for the Coalition for Democratic Change-led government of President George Weah to guarantee a transparent and impartial investigation into circumstances that led to the mysterious death of 4 auditors in the country. According to the chairperson of the commission, all investigative processes should be done in an orderly and unbiased manner. He made his comments in an interview with Front Page Africa. The Human Rights Commission chairperson mentioned that the government should not relent to hold anyone found culpable of their action which resulted to the death of the Liberian auditors. To this development now, in a bid to bring an end to sexual and gender-based violence against women and children in Liberia, a campaign codenamed Liberia's Sexual and Gender-Based Awareness Movement is expected to be launched shortly in the country. The campaign has been organized by the Kofi Annan Institute for Conflict Transformation. We hope to bring you details on that development in our subsequent news broadcast. Let's now move forward to Nimba, where ahead of the 2020 May senatorial elections, the National Elections Commission, in collaboration with the United Nations Development Program, first they began a 2-day media training on the coverage of the election. More than 50 journalists from 7 counties are currently undergoing training, which is concentrated on understanding campaign procedures and offenses during the electoral period. KMTV's Natana Tukba reports.
Primary stakeholder in the electoral. In a special statement at opening of the ceremony, Mr. Roosevelt Zeze, a program officer of UNDP, said the forthcoming midterm election is very crucial. As such, it is incumbent upon every Liberian to uphold the country's peace even when the election shall have been over. In so doing, he said, the media, as a primary stakeholder in the electoral process, it is very much critical to the peace of the country.
The reason why we are here today, we all think that these elections, December 8th, is very crucial, and we all have to work to ensure that we maintain the peace even after the election. And to do so, the media as a stakeholder, a primary stakeholder in the electoral process, is very much needed. The role of the media is critical to the peace of this country. You can only report on campaigns when you know what campaign is all about, what are the procedures, what are the do's and don'ts, and then you can now report from an informed position.
Meanwhile, the president of the Press Union of Liberia, Mr. Charles B. Coffey, extended gratitude to the National Elections Commission, most especially the Communication Department, for broaching up media personnel ahead of this year's crucial elections.
These workshops that you are attending, they are intended for you to infuse new dynamism in your daily activities as it relates to electoral matters. There should be a difference as you handle election matters. We expect you now to be interpreting electoral jargons, to be educating us, to explain to the public what campaigns are about. You know, what are the breaches? Because when they launched the voters update, we raised the issue about training. That every time people complain about the media, but you don't create opportunity for them to sharpen their skills. So this department is doing well.
Held at a local hotel in Ganta, the training is bringing together journalists from Lofa, Maryland, Nimba, Montserrado, Grand Jide, and River G counties. Nathaniel Success Tokpa, KMTV News, Nimba County.
Program marking the celebration of this year's United Nations Day is currently ongoing at the One UN House in Monrovia. Today marks the 75th anniversary of the United Nations. We will bring you details on that development in our subsequent news broadcast at 8 p.m. tonight. Well, those were the latest from our news center. Do join us tonight for more news. Until then, my name is Anthony Kokoi. Good afternoon.
ma papier